MAPEH for Grade 9 Luckman and Barragear. Welcome to Vocal and Instrumental Music of Medieval, Renaissance and Baroque Periods, an online and offline module in music and arts for Grade 9 learners of the Department of Education. This module aims to be as inclusive as possible during this trying times of the COVID-19 pandemic, with series of activities that would cater the needs of learners who have internet access and smartphones, and those who are unable to have access and aid of technology. What I need to know. Learning Area Standard. The learner demonstrates an understanding of basic concepts and processes in music and art through appreciation, analysis and performance for his/her self-development, celebration of his/her Filipino cultural identity and diversity, and expansion of his/her world vision. Key a stage standard. The learner demonstrates understanding of salient features of music and art of the Philippines and the world through appreciation, analysis and performance for self-development, the celebration of Filipino cultural identity and diversity, and the expansion of one's world vision. Grade level standard. The learner demonstrates understanding of salient features of Western music and the arts from different historical periods, through appreciation, analysis, and performance for self-development, the celebration of Filipino cultural identity and diversity, and the expansion of one's world vision. Content standard. The learner demonstrates understanding of the characteristic features of the music of the medieval, the Renaissance, and the Baroque periods. Performance standard. The learner performs selected songs from the medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque periods. Chants, madrigals, excerpts from oratorio, chorale, troubadour. Objectives. At the end of this module, the learners are expected to listen perceptively to selected vocal and instrumental music of medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque music. How to learn from this module. To achieve the objectives cited above, you are to do the following. Take your time reading the lessons carefully. Follow the directions and/or instructions in the activities and exercises diligently. Answer all the given tests and exercises. Pre-test. To assess what you know about the vocal and instrumental music of the medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque periods, answer the following. Identification. Direction. Write the correct answer on the space provided before the number. Number 1. Monophonic plain chant named after Pope Gregory I. Number 2. French word which means rebirth, revival or rediscovery. Number 3. Traveling secular performers from north of France. Number 4. Portuguese word which means pearl of irregular shape. Number 5. A period known as Middle Ages or Dark Ages. Number 6. A period known as the Golden Age of a cappella music. Number 7. Prominent instrument during the Renaissance period. Number 8. Famous composer of the medieval period. Number 9. Give at least one famous composer of the Renaissance period. Number 10. Give at least one famous composer of the Baroque period. What I need to know. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learners are expected to listen perceptively to selected vocal and instrumental music of medieval, Renaissance and Baroque music. What's in? In this module, you will be learning and listening perceptively to select vocal and instrumental music of medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque periods. Particularly the compositions and sample music of the composers in these periods. Medieval periods Adam de la Halle. Renaissance periods Giovanni Pierluigi da Palestrina and Thomas Morley, and Baroque periods Johann Sebastian Bach, Antonio Vivaldi, and George Friedrich Handel, respectively. Activity 2. You got me feeling emotions, a listening activity. Instructions. The teacher will play sample music from the medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque periods. The learners will then identify the mood of the song or how they feel about each of the songs. The teacher will encourage the learners to give as many adjectives to describe how they feel about it. Song 1. Deum Verum Gregorian Chant. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v =KK5 RCMX0 U $T=26S. Song 2. Brandenburg Concerto No. 3 Johann Sebastian Bach. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v $xq2wtxt Kirk. Song 3. Spring Antonio Vivaldi. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v $mfwqgxxm_b8. Reflection. 1. Which music were you familiar with? Where did you hear it before? 2. How were you able to come up with the words that describe the song just by listening to it?